Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. Alrighty, and this will be for the sign of Pisces. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Remember the readings are general, okay? They're not a personal reading. They may resonate with you, they may not. They might partly resonate, but if it's not feeling good and you've got a question that it doesn't feel right for you, then it's probably not your reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. However, if it does resonate, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up for me. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's happening for you. They want another shuffle. And it's funny, I dropped that last week too, my Aussie Goddess thing. Just as I was talking about a tower moment, apparently. So bring the tower down. Alrighty. If you're interested in doing classes with me, doing personal or life coaching, especially if you're having struggles moving away from relationships or dealing with some stuckness in your life, I do life coaching as well, so please email me. Readings, personal readings, classes, and if you'd like to donate, of course, that's always very welcomed. And thank you to all those who've sent me gifts and gifts of money as well. Thank you. All right, let's see where we're going with this Pisces reading. Nice. Okay, so we have the Strength card coming out. Now, the Strength card can talk about a Leo energy. It is one of the cards of Leo. But the Strength card's actually a really beautiful card. And it often says that you've done work on yourself to bring yourself around to where you are. It's very much about taming your inner demons, working on your shadow side. But really embracing those parts of you that perhaps you felt uncomfortable with in the past, but have come to realize that they're parts of who you are. We don't always like everything about ourselves, but some things we are unable to change and some things we can change. So, you know, say for example, it's something like your shadow side is fear of starting something new or change. Those sort of things you can change. But sometimes with your shadow side, it's difficult to change aspects about yourself that perhaps really are part of who you are. But this is more about working with those core beliefs, those learned beliefs that no longer serve you here. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune coming through. Beautiful. So this sort of makes me feel that there's some sort of karma you're working through here. The Wheel of Fortune does represent the Wheel of Karma. So this is very much about past karma that you've been perhaps addressing or trying to work through. But I know that this is now going in your favor. This is now bringing things around to you. You've done the work, if you've done the work. But like I always say, you know, sometimes when we talk about doing the work on yourself, sometimes it's inadvertent. Sometimes you're learning without actually, you know, trying to move yourself along. But for many of you, you know, doing things like meditation, having a very grateful attitude will move you through life a lot quicker. All right, so we have the Six of Cups here. So some of this stuff is past stuff. Sometimes with the Wheel of Fortune, we can be talking about past life energies that you've been working through. You may have brought karma through to this life from a past life. Six of Cups very often talks about the past, nostalgia, remembering. Maybe it's been a very practical thing for you and you've had to work through perhaps childhood trauma, childhood pain, but you're moving forward with the Six of Cups, which is beautiful. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles coming through. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but I really feel this is your energy here. I feel that you're taking this sort of energy on of being very well placed. Maybe you've sort of worked through a lot of stuff in regards to your finances, poverty consciousness. You know, maybe you've sort of started to understand that you've had a lack mentality here because you're creating with this card. You're creating wealth for yourself. You're very well balanced. You're down to earth. You're grounded. So whatever you've been working through here, you're doing a great job. Let's see what's happening for you going forward. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. So very often, you know, working through energies can lead us to realizing that what we've got in our life at the moment may not be what we really want to have around us. And unfortunately, as you become more sort of spiritually in line with your purpose, you find people don't really resonate with you on the same level anymore. This is not a bad thing. It's not that you're better than anybody else or anything like that. It just means that you're not in line with the people around you, and that often means you're walking away from things. You may be realizing that you've outgrown jobs, people, situations, relationships. All right, let's have a look what's going on. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so maybe you're walking away from things now and sort of putting yourself in line for new love. This can also mean that you are really loving who you are now. Maybe you've found this sort of self-love within you that you haven't been able to really find before. It's sort of very Ace of Swords energy here. It's sort of like you're really walking into your truth. You're really understanding who you are. It's beautiful energy. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles coming through. Oh, very nice with the Eight of Wands. Things are going to change very quickly for you here. I want to say to you, I'm not sure if you've been affected by the energies lately, but there's change coming through very, very quickly. So it's almost like because you've changed yourself up, because you're moving towards sort of being more in this self-loving energy, you're changing so many things around you by letting things go. Sometimes when we allow these energies to pass and to move on, we open ourselves up to new things. And the universe is saying here that all you've wanted has been waiting for you. This was your ships coming in. So now that you've released this energy, now that you've gone to this sort of place of self-love, everything is spilling forth here. All right, Queen of Wands coming through with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So what they're saying to you here is that by letting go of the things that troubled you in the past, by the things that held you back, you're going to bring in those things that you really want to have. For some of you, this could be a new relationship here. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. But I strongly feel that some of you have been waiting, looking, wanting to be in a love relationship. So it's sort of like things are starting to move forward in that way. I do feel that you've got a strong possibility of a fire sign coming towards you here, ready to offer you a cup. Someone who's stepping up into that leadership role to come towards you. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles with the World card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and the Hanged Man, we'll get another card to go on that. I'll just read through this and I'm going to go and just put some extra cards on. So I have you perhaps, you know, investing in yourself here without any doubt. You've been trying to clear some sort of past life stuff. You may have taken time out from relationships, life and work to work on yourself here. There's a strong feeling it has to do with your past life. Could be you've been working on childhood wounds, understanding core beliefs, those sort of things from your past that are holding you back. And I feel like now you're standing in this energy here of sort of wanting to have things in your life, being ready, receptive for new things here. So there's a very beautiful feeling that you are sort of really stepping into who you were meant to be. So let me just go back to where I was, because I left a couple of cards unread so that I could, Spirit's saying, gift you some more cards. So let's just have a look at what's going on here. So I have wishes coming true for you, but I feel this isn't specific wishes. It doesn't feel like, you know, you've wished for a house and a house is going to land on your doorstep. I feel that these wishes that are coming through are the changes that you've been wanting in your life for a really long time. There seems to be some sort of balance needed here for you to close out this cycle. And I feel that you're really close to sort of being able to move into your new realm, okay, into the new you. And the universe is sort of saying here that there are things that still need to be closed out, but things are moving very quickly here with the Eight Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles energy. So I do feel that in the next week to 10 days, you're going to start already feeling these changes. I don't usually like to give too much timing, but I feel that this is really close now. And I feel that, you know, with the Hanged Man here, the universe is sort of saying to you here, you know, seeing things from a different perspective now, that you're really seeing things as they should be. Maybe you've been looking through some sort of illusion of how the world was, but I feel that they're sort of moving you towards this, seeing things as they really are and allowing things to pass. I have the Five of Cups energy coming up on the Hanged Man, and I also have the Six of Swords. So I want to say to you with and we have the Seven of Swords before that. There's sort of this energy of letting go. So it's almost like this is where the Two of Pentacles, I think, is showing this, like struggling to balance. You're still doing a little bit sort of between the ego and the spirit here, and perhaps floundering between the two. You're not 100% sort of accepting this journey. But with the Six of Swords, see, the Five of Cups very often talks about still focusing on your past. And this is the energy you're trying to let go of here. This is all this stuff you've been working on. But I do see the Six of Swords after that. So I know that you're accomplishing it, but it's almost like you have this energy of here of sort of maybe sort of going between the two at the moment, not really trusting. Once you learn to trust here, the World card will close down that past cycle and allow you to move into new energy. So it's very, very close for you, but I feel that just that little bit of not trusting is still coming through here. So it won't be long though. Oh, and that one wants to come out. All right, Akashic Tarot, determination. Okay, so I have the Eight of Keys, and it's the Master Artisan. The Eight of Keys. Okay, this card indicates that you now have the opportunity to offer your talents, your purpose, and your gifts to the world, making a contribution to many. Don't be shy and don't hold back what you have to share. It's not the time to hide your light under a basket. I always say under a bushel, which I think is a biblical saying. As a matter of fact, you may find yourself teaching or training your skill set to others. You may also be demonstrating your gifts and performing your talents publicly. Even if your gifts lie in the ability for loving, compassionate care, you'll be sharing these gifts with others. This is absolutely beautiful. It's about taking opportunities that are coming your way. So I guess with this change of how you're seeing your world, you're opening up all these new things for yourself. Just a little bit of closing out to do. Have a wonderful week.